What is up, guys? This is Jordan over at Hudson Autoworks in Greensboro, North Carolina. Currently, I'm sitting inside of a 2011 Toyota Prius 4. Prius trims, just to start out with, your Prius trims, they go by numbers. So your 1 being closer to your base model and your number 5 being fully loaded. This is your 4, so it's right there close to your fully loaded Prius. And just, if you're looking out for a Prius, the Prius 5s are not to be confused with the Prius Vs. The Prius Vs are the newer body style Priuses. That is the Prius that comes after these. But you also have your Prius 5, which comes is the trim. That's going to be your fully loaded one. So that is not to be confused. Like I said, this is your Prius 2011 Prius 4. So it's got a few options in here, which we're about to go through here in a second. We'll go ahead and start with that. So taking a look inside here, we've got all of their seats, very light colored interior. Over here, just starting over here on the left side and making our way over, you've got all your window switches, lock switches. You can lock those windows up. You've got your mirror switches. And up here on the steering wheel, you've got all your Bluetooth controls, all your radio controls, and then you've got a few odometer controls right here, set your trip, things like that. It's got a cruise control hidden right here by the steering wheel. It's just kind of showing you what's going on up here. This Prius currently does have 104,000 miles. It is a 2011, and I'd like to show you guys how that energy monitor works. I'm gonna press the gas a few times and see if that'll kick in. It looks like it's already charged itself, but a lot of the times you can see right here it's got a monitor for your motor. It'll have arrows going down into that battery, and it pretty much just shows you that your motor is currently charging the battery for your Prius. I get asked a lot when we sell these things, if you have to charge these. You do not have to charge a hybrid vehicle. The motor will charge the battery when it gets low. As well, I believe your brakes charge the battery for your hybrid as well. So there's a few ways. You don't have to plug these up. They're fine just by themselves. Very simple. You've got your gas gauge over there, your speedometer right there. Kind of gives you what kind of miles per gallon you're getting, around that 50 to 100 range. These things do get better gas mileage in the city versus the highway. Because you're on the gas a little bit more on the highway, you're using a little bit more motor, but because you're sitting a little bit more in the city, you're not using so much motor. You're kind of just using the battery. So these things do get better gas mileage in the city than they do on the highway. It's kind of backwards, but that's pretty much it for up there. Making our way down here, as you already see, you've got your navigation. It's got a few different options in here. We'll start from the top and make our way down. It's got a CD player. I think this is pretty cool about these Priuses. But if I press that and let's see if I load a disc, the screen flips down, and then you can put your CDs right in here, which I think is pretty neat. But we'll close that back. Got your AM, FM, you got satellite radio, CD player that I just showed you. You got an auxiliary port as well as a USB port, which we'll find here in a little bit. You've also got all your navigation settings, so you can enter in your destination, all that kind of good stuff is right up there. Making our way down just a little bit lower, you've got all your AC controls sitting right here. These newer model Priuses I like a lot because they come with a few different options that you can put it into. Power mode just gives you a little bit more acceleration. Eco mode is gonna keep you more using your battery, kind of saving you on gas. Then it's got one that's right in between that EV right there. Looking over here at the this is your gear shifter for the Prius. If you're not familiar with these, I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot on the brake, and actually while we're here, I'll kind of show you what this monitor is doing right up here. So you can kind of see that motor, the motor that's up there in the top left, is kind of feeding into that battery, and then it's charging it while we're sitting here. So you can kind of feel it or hear it. You can hear the motor running right now, but when the motor turns off, it's pretty silent. But right now, because we've just been sitting here, it's been using the battery. The battery's getting low, so now the motor's kicked in and it's now charging the battery. But just to show you, So you got your drive, neutral, and reverse. Up here is your park. Your park is not connected to this. Anytime you want to go in a park, you got to press that button right there. I'm gonna flip down into drive. It's gonna flip itself right back down into position. And you can see it up there that we are now in drive. And then I can go right back here, put it in a reverse. Like I said, it's gonna pop right back into position. You've got a backup camera right there. And we are now in reverse. That is it right there. Down below, I always thought this was pretty cool. You've got a little extra storage space down below. You've got heated seats and a power outlet right there. Got a cup holder, and I believe we've got one more right here. The center console slides back, pretty convenient. And then when you bring it all the way back, it'll let you fold it up. So you've got a little tray right there. And then right in here, you've got your USB and auxiliary port, as well as another power outlet. Lastly, up above, if you got a garage, you can program this thing to your garage here on the mirror. It's got sunglass holders, all your map lights and all that kind of good stuff is right up here. That's pretty much it for the front of the Prius. We'll go ahead and make our way around and show you everything. So here's the back of it. It's got these flip down cup holders right here. You've got auto switches for your windows all the way around. If you need some extra storage space, there's just this little push down button, and that way you can fold these seats down for some extra room. Pretty big amount of storage space back here. Right here, you've got a little bit more. If I unlock this, you got your floor mats, some extra storage space, and then let's see down below, you've got your spare tire, your jack, and all your tools. We will lock that back up. And then you got your backup camera right there. And I went and popped the hood, so it's popped right now. We'll take a look under there here in a second. Went ahead and put brand new tires on it. Tires look good, wheels look good. And you got some fog lights down below. Lastly, we'll go ahead and pop the hood. See everything that's running under here. So everything's been topped off. This Prius has been fully maintained. Like I showed you, we put brand new tires on it. The oil's been changed. All your fluids have been topped off. This thing is ready to roll. If you have any questions about it, give us a call. If you need any more information, feel free to check out this car on our website. And thank you guys for tuning in and checking out this Prius.